Yeah, stop.
Symbiotic experiences between Sierra Leone and the United States is a self-indulgent exhibitionism of my artistic journey between Sierra Leone and the United States. It is also a closer or an introspective look into my work, both paintings and drawings. As you enter the gallery, you will see that I have the portrait of the United States President done in ballpoint pen. And of course, this is the city of Freetown. I was born in Sierra Leone. And this is the portrait of our own president in Sierra Leone, Ernest Kogoma. And within the showcase here is also an article on my work. Then as you walk into the exhibit, on the side there's a ballpoint pen of Frederick Douglass. And here I have paintings. And these paintings are unique because this is my ubiquitous style, my own original style that I developed through research that is unique to my painting, with the thickness, the juxtaposition of the brushstrokes, the physicality of the process. As you can see here, this is hope. You can see how thick it is. It feels like sculpture, the way the pigment is applied. Of course, this is a study of my son and his teacher, his piano teacher. This one here is entitled Immigration Reform, which is a self-portrait, thinking about what people go through while going through immigration and all of that. Here, this is a market scene, a typical market scene from Sierra Leone. Denzel, you can come into the painting a little bit.
Yeah, I am there.
Yes, a typical market scene from Sierra Leone, with the warm colors on a warm, sunny day. This is entitled Kids Learning the Koran. This is a common scene that you would see in Sierra Leone, where kids sit on street pavements while they're learning the Quran. This is Pen Pianist. I went to Pen Market, and I was hearing all this beautiful music, Mozart, Beethoven, etc. And I thought it was being played from the radio, but when I walked around, it was a lady who was actually playing all of these beautiful classical pieces on the piano. But what was unique about her, when I spoke to her, I discovered that she was homeless, so I decided to take a picture of her, just to do a painting, to put my own emotion into it. Fishmonger, which is one of the paintings I've kept over the years. I've exhibited it in most of my shows that I've had. It was a life study of one of our tenants who used to go to the wharf and buy fishes, come home and clean them. Of course, these are my ballpoint pen studies of historic African Americans. This is opera in ballpoint pen, Rosa Parks in ballpoint pen, Malcolm X in ballpoint pen, Frederick Douglass in ballpoint pen, and Martin Luther King in ballpoint pen. And this was inspired when my daughters came home and and they had to do a project on African Americans, and I decided to. So after reading through their stories, I was so inspired, and I realized that if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be in this country. So it was done to pay gratitude to them, and these are ballpoint pen drawings. On this side, I have studies done in watercolor. That's Debbie in watercolor, my daughter, my wife done in watercolor, and then Richmond done in watercolor. Okay, and on this wall here, there's also a study of one of our assistant principals done in watercolor, Mr. Boyle. This is also one of my favorite paintings done in watercolor, but then pointillism on top of it. African mother and child. Then in this case here, there are some more articles. Of course, this was when I was awarded the Culture Award, and I went down to DC. The program was organized by the embassy, Sierra Leone Embassy. Of course, this was Alumnus of the Year award that I received from Middlesex County College, and all the newspaper articles on my work. This book here, you can see my painting in front, and this book was written by two educated Sierra Leoneans, Mada Mustafa and Joseph Bangura. On this side of the showcase are all the articles on my work, and also my thesis, Expression of Oppression. This thesis was done during my research in the master's program, while I was thinking of ways to articulate my political concerns and my political testimony about the civil war in Sierra Leone. And in this, I talk about Soutine and all the other, Leon Goliub and all the other artists who influenced me, and who through them I was able to develop my own style of painting, as you can see here, on Innocent Victim. In this painting, there's a guy on the right, and the lady, and they're picking the lady up, and the other guy is helping to lift the lady, just as if they've just attacked a particular area, and they've just bombed that area, and they're trying to help pick up the casualties, or the victims, okay? So, but you can see the thickness, it's a bridge between abstraction and traditional style of painting, okay? It's a bridge between abstraction and traditional style of painting, but then there is a physicality in the process, and also I make it feel like sculpture. And not only that, because of the way the painting is done, I had to create a dialogue between the viewer and the painting. In other words, the viewer is part of the painting process. The viewer is part of the creative process, because then they get to engage in a dialogue while they're looking at the work, trying to decipher what's going on in the painting. Okay, here again is a child soldier thinking about kids who are being forced or coerced to fight beyond their will, done in the same style with a thickness. And here, one of my favorite paintings. It's not resistance, actually. This is this one is supposed to be why. It should be asking the question why. It was just a mistake with the where the title was placed. But these kids are asking, why have they done this to me? Because as you can see here, their hands have been severed. Okay, but when you look at the painting, even though there is no blood, nothing in it, but you can feel the emotion that runs through each of these paintings. You can feel the emotion and the process, the painting process. The medium becomes the syntax for the piece, because it becomes a language, okay, for this political situation, this conflict, this chaos, okay, that is going on, as you can see, as it is evident in the painting. Here are awards that are on display. I received this award from the South Cultural Alliance Society in South Jersey, an encore award, of course, at one down. It was an award I received from Williamstown High School, where I teach. And on the side, here is my Alumnus of the Year award and a culture award that I received from London. Okay. At the bottom, an award I received from SLAM, and also the one that I received from Sierra Leone Embassy in Washington, D.C. So this is the whole exhibit here, and I love the way it's done. It's one of the most important show that I've had, especially that this exhibition has been going on during Black History Month in the United States of America. And Black History Month is an important month that highlights the contributions of African Americans. And for me to have my work being displayed here at the Willingboro Library at such an important month, I feel lucky, I feel blessed, and at the same time, I'm so happy that I'm able to bring my creative expressions so that the public, so that people can experience it. You know, and I thank God for that.